Yes, very harsh. And missing my true meaning of this, leaning back, satisfied I'm sympathetic to his cause, I'd better get back to work. Finished. Looks like I'm done too here. Good job. The two of us connect up the lines of our patterns. Mine being as close to a copy as I can manage of hers. With a grunt, I lever myself up from the floor and look around. Aside from Hanako and myself, there's only Kenji left, finishing our sign, as well as Lily and a couple students talking among themselves in the classroom. Looking at my watch, it's no surprise, it's getting pretty late. Need a hand? I offer my hand to Hanako, which she uses to get herself up. As she does, I can't help but glance at her wrist. If the scars extend even to there, just how much of her body is burned. I feel a prong of guilt, however, as she quickly covers her wrist with her other hand. Looks good, doesn't it? She looks surprised for a moment before noticing I mean the banner. It does, I guess. Her smile shows that she feels a slight sense of pride in the result, just as I do. With the floor significantly neater by the decorations being placed on desks and shelves, it's much easier to get to Lily as we cross the room. We've finished the banner. I guess that's all that needed to be done. Lily gives an appreciative nod. Thank you, Hisao, Hanako. If there's any way I can thank you. It's fine. Beats sitting in my room studying at any rate. I didn't mind either. She nods before suddenly remembering one last person. Oh, is Kenji still here? Just as I open my mouth, Kenji gives the answer from the other side of the room. Yeah, just finished. He carefully slides his sign onto the empty section of his shelf to dry, before quickly walking past us and out the door. See you, man. Bye. And away he goes. The remaining students say their goodbyes to Lily before taking their cue to leave as well, leaving only us three. Well, I guess that's everybody. I hope we don't have to do anything like that again. Working past school time. Indeed, the class's plans this year were maybe too ambitious. The stalls look nice though. She's right, it shows that a lot of work's gone into them. My, I'm sure a lot of us would be glad to hear that. At least now there's not much work to do until the festival itself. It's getting pretty late, should we go? Probably a good idea. Are we going back to the dorms as well, Hisao? Yeah, I guess I'll tag along. The midnight lighting really makes the garden look quite different compared to the usual look of lush greenery. Things are much more calm. Being that it is so late, the lack of students around probably helps. The odd one or two can be seen scurrying to and from the dorms, trying to eke the most out of their approaching curfews, but no more. All that can be heard is the footsteps, in addition to Lily's cane regularly gently tapping the ground in front of her. It's nice to finally be able to relax a bit after the mad rush during school. Without even noticing, I let out a small yawn. Tired? Yeah, just a little used to the flow. Still getting used to the flow of things, I guess. The things with Shizune took me a little off guard, though. I grit my teeth a little at the candid motion that the rather public spat that said I don't want to sort what in the world behind it. About that. I'm sorry about it being so public. Shizune and I go way back. She seems very slightly irritated as she remembers Shizune, obviously unwilling to discuss it any further. I glance to Hanako for her views on this, but her expression is unsurprisingly evasive and difficult to read. Either way, I guess her apologizing for it is something, even if my curiosity goes unanswered. I'll be glad once the festival is over in any case. The change of topic's welcome, clearing the thickening air quickly. I can imagine my old school's festivals were a lot more low-key than this. Yamako stresses the idea of school community, so the staff likes to make sure our festivals are a much special occasion. are such special occasions, and yet the students are the ones who do all the work. What an unfair world. Hanako and Lily both chuckle in agreement, savouring the fact that none of the staff are around to hear our rumbling. I suppose coming from the strict all-girls school helped me out a bit with Yamako. Compared to there, Yamako is much more relaxed. That'd go way towards explaining her well-bred speech and behaviour in any case. As we come up to the dormitories, it eventually comes time to leave our respective rooms. See you, Lily, Hanako. The two both give polite nods before setting off to the women's dorms, just next to the guys. As it is to be expected of such an arrangement, there are staff members casually patrolling around the outside to prevent a nighttime shenanigans. Walking past him, I quickly snatch my eyes and rub my neck, both quite sore after having worked on the floor for so long before walking to my room. Feels good to actually have direction, although after so long in hospital, the everyday facts of studying, homework and teachers seem almost a blessing. I guess if things continue like this, my time in Yamako might turn out okay. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set an alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again. I made a promise and I'm going to keep it. Besides, Emmy is bound to rat on me if I don't show up. But if it's not all that bad. My morning alarm goes off, and I flail about uselessly for a while until I remember that I decided to give morning runs another shot. Alright, I've been reading for quite some time now, probably about 50 minutes to an hour. So yeah, I think I'll stop here, with Mass Effect 3 being hopefully delivered tomorrow. Since I ordered it online, it should be delivered tomorrow. I probably won't be doing much in the way of recording for quite some time. Probably not till next week, that's about 5-6 days. So, I will see you guys when I start recording again. Which will probably be some time from now, but at the moment, I guess I can show you what I currently have, which would be these 4. Yeah, these. Pretty much just going to upload probably a couple more. As you can see, I have finished Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising, so that'll be up soon. 24. Well, let's see if I can. Where is it? There, that'll do. Part 24 is a 30-minute video. Part 25 is a 23-minute video. So these two will come to about a nice 50-minute time. So keep an eye out for the nice long 2 episodes that'll come sometime over the weekend. But until then, I got a whole ton of videos to process. So I shall see you guys later. Well, in other words, not really later, more like next week. Yeah. So I will see you guys next week, I guess. Alright. See ya.